Welcome you back in the machine drawing class. So now today we are going to draw Acme thread. Acme thread, as you can see, this is the modification of square thread. Okay, in our first class we have we have learned how to draw the square thread, and now we have to draw the Acme thread, and it is the modification of square thread. So Acme thread is stronger than the square thread. Here the width at the core of the thread is larger than the square thread, so this is the stronger than the square thread. Okay, so for this is the pitch, this is the thickness, and if the value of thickness is 0.3707 p. Okay, and the relationship for the small d, that is the depth of the thread. Okay, so the small d is equal to 0.5 p plus 0.25 mm. Okay, so first of all, we will assume a suitable value for the pitch. So in the earlier case, as we have taken 40 mm, so here also we will take pitch as 40 mm. Okay, and then we will do the calculation for the thickness and the small d, that is the depth of the thread. So first of all, we will do the calculation for the thickness. So thickness is equal to 0.3707 into p, that is 40. So this is coming out as 14.828 mm. Okay, so approximately we can take it as 15 mm. Okay, similarly this small d is equal to 0.5 p plus 0.25 mm. So this is equal to 20 plus 0.25, that is 20.25 mm. So approximately we can take it also as 20 mm. Okay, for simplicity. As far as its uses are concerned, it is used in the lead screw of the lathe machine, or wherever we have to disengage or engage frequently. Okay, in those applications we use Acme thread. Another point is that we have to keep in mind it is stronger than the square thread. Okay, at the root the width is more. Okay, and second point is it is a modified version of the square thread. Okay, now we will draw the Acme thread. Again, what we need to do is we have to draw a line, okay, of 12 centimeter, that is 120 mm length. Okay, so draw a line, first of a light line, okay, of 12 centimeter long. Now divide this line into number of equal part, and by taking each part as 40 mm. Okay, that is the pitch of the square thread, Acme thread. Okay, so these are the divisions that we are taking. Okay, after marking the 12 mm long line, so now we will draw the verticals from the points that we have marked. Okay, so just draw the verticals from the pitch where we have marked. Okay, like this. So as we have calculated the thickness as 15 mm and the depth as 20 mm, so now we will mark this values on these lines. So take a height of 20 mm, that is equal to d. So 20 mm from this side and 20 mm from this side. Okay, so now just join these two lines with 2H pencil, very light line first of all. Okay, so this represents the depth of the thread. Okay, so now we have to mark the thickness of the thread. So thickness of the thread at the top is 15 mm. Okay, so from this portion, so we are taking thickness as 15 mm. Okay, so we are making this portion as dark. Okay, so this is equal to 15 mm as per our calculation. Okay, now draw a vertical line from here, very light line, okay, like this. In case of Acme thread, there is an angle, okay, angle of thread. So angle of thread is equal to 29 degree. Okay, so half of 29 degree, if you divide 29 by 2, it will come out as around 14.5 degree. Okay, so 14.5 degree. Now with the help of a protractor, draw an angle of 14.5 degree. Okay, so here we will mark that 14.5 degrees. So from here this is 10 and this is 14.5. okay, so in between over here, so 10 plus 5, 15. So okay, so near 15 we have to mark the point. Okay, so we have located the point and now we will join this like this. Okay, similarly we have to mark the same angle on this side. Okay, again take the protractor, match it over here, and then again 10 plus 14, 4.5, that is 14.5. So here also draw a line joining the top edge. Okay, so up to this point. So in this way the first thread is marked. So as I told you, to show you, the line I marked is dark, otherwise you have to just mark these lines very light, okay, with the help of 3H pencil. So these lines also. So similarly you have to mark the other thread. So now on the next thread also we will take the upper thickness as 15 mm. So we are going to darken this portion, okay, up to this portion. Okay, 10 plus 5, 15. Okay, of this point. So again draw a very light line vertically downward. Okay, again we are going to take an angle of 14.5 degree. So this is 90, for here this is 10 and this is 5. Okay, in between 14.5. Similarly from this side also 14.5 angle. So this is 10 and this is 5. So 14.5. So on both sides we have marked the points and now we have to join the vertical. So make this portion dark. This is the visible portion, again from this side. Okay, so now in this way, so now darken this portion. Okay, so this one like this. Okay, so again for this portion just to draw the freehand sketch like this and join this. And now you have to do the hatching. So do hatch each bit using the 2H pencil. Okay, it should be lighter than the visible edges. Okay, so continue it till this edge. So in this way the hatching part is also done. Okay, so now we will do the dimensioning. So do the dimensioning in the proper manner. So this is the thickness T and this is the depth of the pith that we have found as it is represented by small d. Okay, so small d and pitch of the thread. Okay, so pitch of the thread is represented by P. So this is the pitch, one point on the thread to the next point on the other thread. So this is pitch, this is the thickness and this is the depth. Okay, and calculation we have already done. Okay, so T, P and D. Okay, these values we have taken and that we have marked on the thread. So now our Acme thread is completed.